State and federal leaders visited La Crosse today to talk about two key areas that are critical to our economy. Travel Wisconsin Acting Secretary Ann Sayers and Explore La Crosse Executive Director A.J. Frales were both at La Crosse's distilling company to talk about the need for tourism again. And U.S. Secretary of Labor Marty Walsh also visited Dairyland Power Cooperative to talk about the workforce. News 8 Now's Tyler Jobe explains how tourism and the job market are expected to rebound as we go forward.
2020 is a year the tourism and job markets would like to forget.
I think the pandemic really has wreaked havoc in cities and towns all across this country.
It was a difficult year, that's no secret.
We saw a reduction from 2019 of about $85 million in direct visitor spending.
We like to define tourism as non-essential, but we're learning just how essential tourism is in La Crosse and statewide.
Tourism matters, there's no doubt about it. In 2019, we saw $281 million in direct visitor spending right here in La Crosse County alone.
National studies show that nearly 90% of Americans are willing to travel again in the next 6 months.
You know, they're saying 2021 is going to be the year of the great American road trip, and just like anybody on a road trip, we're looking, eyes ahead on the road.
With more travelers, the more jobs federal leaders are hoping will open up. U.S. Secretary of Labor Marty Walsh stopped by Dairyland Power Cooperative to focus on President Biden's American Jobs Plan, which would invest $100 billion to create union jobs in Wisconsin and nationwide.
I think that the jobs plan is really not necessarily about ensuring people get back to work today. The jobs plan is an investment in the future in different areas.
Walsh says the plan is not a Democratic nor Republican one.
There's lots of people, whatever their political party is, that this bill is going to benefit.
Our communities are opening back up, the big benefit that gives us a break to reflect on getting back to life how we know it. In La Crosse, Tyler Jobe, News 8 Now.
And Walsh says that many people still aren't coming back to work because families lack adequate child care, and some kids are still learning remotely at home. Just last week, though, Wisconsin's Republican lawmakers did vote to reinstate the work search requirement program with the aim of getting more people working again. The program restarted on Sunday. Travel Wisconsin leaders say despite a down year in tourism in 2020, nearly 91 million people visited Wisconsin, supporting more than 157,000 jobs.